Welcome back. My name is David Osuji, your psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Today, I want to speak to anyone who may be feeling overwhelmed by depression. If you're feeling stuck in life, hopeless, or just a general sense of being lost, there's a passage from an ancient text that I came across, and while reflecting on it, I was able to extract some valuable lessons for all of us, regardless of your faith or background. It is a passage from the Bible and specifically the book of Matthew. The passage reads as follows: "Come after me, and I will make you fishers of men." And at once they abandoned their nets and followed him. If you are familiar with this account in the Bible, you will recognize this passage as part of where Jesus was gathering his disciples. He called different individuals to become his followers, and as we read, they abandoned their nets and followed him. At first glance, this is a story of two fishermen leaving their work behind. But when you dig a little bit deeper, it is about transformation, action, and the courage to let go of things that are possibly holding you back. Let us unpack the timeless wisdom in this story and see how it can apply to us today, especially when we're in the throes of depression. See, when Simon and Andrew, the two fishermen in the story, heard the call, they weren't just leaving their work of catching fishes, they were leaving behind a way of life that was familiar but limiting. They were invited to take on a new purpose, one that took their focus off of their survival needs, food, and placed it on other people's needs. For those who are dealing with depression, it is easy to feel stuck in old routines, trapped in the same cycles of thoughts and behaviors. But sometimes, finding a new sense of direction, something that shifts your focus from yourself to something outside yourself, can help bring a fresh perspective and aid in alleviating symptoms of depression. It doesn't have to be a big radical change. Sometimes it is as simple as finding a small goal or meaningful activity that redirects your energy and your thoughts outward, outside of yourself. The key is to understand that you don't need all the answers today. Taking even the smallest step in a new direction can shift your mindset and lead you to feel a little more hopeful. Ask yourself, what is one small step I can take today to move towards something better? Next point, next lesson. What stands out about Simon and Andrew is how they responded. They didn't overthink it or wait for the perfect moment. The account said they took action immediately. When you're feeling overwhelmed, even the smallest decisions can seem paralyzing, and you might find yourself overthinking every decision, which eventually leads to indecision or inaction. You might feel stuck in what if this and what if that. But here's the truth. Action breaks the cycle of overthinking. Try starting with something unexpected. Write down 3 things you've always been curious about and then spend 10 minutes exploring one of them. Rearrange a small corner of your space, whether it could be your desk, your bookshelf, or even your bedside table. You can look through old photos or memories that bring you joy and then create a digital or physical album. You can start a small quirky project, like growing a kitchen herb or learning to fold paper cranes. Sometimes, the simplest, most creative actions can interrupt the spiral of negative thinking and the inaction that follows, and that can remind you cognitively that change is possible. But you have to take action. Lesson number 3. In the story, the fishermen left their nets behind. Their nets weren't just tools for work. They represented security, comfort, and familiarity. The known. Yet, in order for them to move forward, they had to let go of what they were carrying, what they were comfortable with, which was also holding them back. For us, The nets can represent different things. Negative thought patterns like constantly doubting yourself. Unhealthy habits like scrolling endlessly on social media. Even relationships that are toxic, that drain your energy. These patterns become comfortable. And guess what? It is not easy to let go of what's familiar and comfortable, even if it is harmful. But releasing what is no longer serving us is a critical step in moving forward in healing and growth. Think of it like a hot air balloon. Every sandbag that you release allows you to get lighter so that you can rise higher. What is one net in your life that you can start to loosen your grip on? Let me know in the comments. See, this story isn't just about two fishermen from long ago. It is about all of us and the choices that we make. It is about the courage to step into the unknown, the strength to take action, and the wisdom to let go of what's holding us back. Life is full of opportunities to move forward, even when you feel overwhelmed, stuck, hopeless, or lost. Know that change is possible. Remember this, you don't need all the answers. You just need to take the next small step towards a new direction and let go of some old habits. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to hope, purpose, and possibility. This week, I challenge you to identify one small action that you can take or one net that you can begin to let go of. Let's move forward together. Once again, thank you for listening. And if this message has resonated with you, share it with someone else who you think might appreciate it or need to hear it. Let us keep building hope one step at a time. See you in the next video.